This is the second episode of an XXL long-term project. We will be working on this for a very long time, and I mean a very, very long time, to make progress. Why? Because we are trapped inside a world border that goes only one way. Our mission? Defeat the Ender Dragon. Oh, and hardcore mode is on. One death means losing everything. Welcome back to this awesome challenge. A project where every level expands the border by one block. And let's be honest here. In the first episode, in the first 20 hours, we had a great start. We were able to reach level 39, we got iron armor, we got a stable food source, and we got our first mob farm. Even though it's a bit inefficient, but yeah. But as you can see, it's working, so it's doing its job. I just need to wait until enough monsters spawn. Nevertheless, in the beginning I had to expand the border by killing mobs, and that was just basically the only way, but this is the start of an era of XP farms. Okay, stop. I need to explain something. To reach the first level we need 7 XP points, but we are level 39 now. So that means we need 147 XP points to reach the next level, and it gets exponentially harder, and therefore we depend on XP farms. And that's why we will build 2 farms in this episode. Also, since the border is pretty small, we can't just build crazy farms yet, because we are missing the items we need. And I want to get right into it, because I want to build a very little XP farm, and this is what you need, so it's not much. So let's get right into it. So I went to work and got all the items I need, but to be honest, it wasn't work at all. I already had all the items I need. But unfortunately we only got 1 iron ingot, and that's not, no, we got 6, and that's not enough. Okay, we got 31, so we can build it now. Since I got all the items, I started crafting a hopper, an iron trapdoor, an iron plate, a note block, and that was just it. And then I started building. So that's the construction of this mini XP farm. It's basically a fishing farm, and we won't just use it once since it's very inefficient. It has a big flaw because you need a fishing rod to use it, and fishing rods break. You could use mending, but then mending uses XP points, so that's useless. After building this XP farm, I didn't hesitate to try it, and it's an AFK farm, so you can be offline. So I used it until my fishing rod broke. Okay, so I waited for half an hour and we almost got a full level. We reached level 40 and the fishing rod is almost will break soon. Yeah, perfect timing. So, and to be honest, I'm actually quite happy with the output I got. It means we get almost 2 levels in 1 hour, but I told you that it has a big flaw. The rod breaks and then it doesn't work anymore. And that's a huge problem. We can't use it overnight. But while waiting, I think I found a solution, but I will come back later to that. So I found a solution which made it possible to use this XP farm overnight. But at first I got some wheat from my farm and used that on my sheeps and then on the pigs. And while doing that, I talked about the goals of this episode. So the first goal is that I will build another XP farm, and I don't know yet what kind. It has to be possible in this project. I want to go into the Nether in this episode. That would be very important to me, and it shouldn't be a problem. To be honest, I didn't make any plans before recording, so I made the plans on the spot. That caused me huge problems later on in this video. Nevertheless, I increased the size of my field so that I can grow carrots as well, and then I checked the border and was surprised how big it already is. Oh, look how close we are to the pillager fortress outpost and to the sugarcane, which will become important later on. Sugarcane will play a very important role in this project. It's actually so crucial that it determines which farm we will build next. And that one will be our most important farm. This is something we will build today. But before that, we want to go into the Nether, because there's also something what we really need. Well, anyway, let's see if we got some lava, since we need obsidian for a Nether portal. I think we should have some. After going down, I realized that it wasn't so sure that we got enough lava. Okay, we are back in the cave, and I don't see... I got 1 block lava, and we got some gold over there. Let's get it. And that's how I got distracted, and instead of looking for lava, I started mining. So I got the gold, and then I found diamonds, which were basically on the border, but after that I didn't find anything new, so I went down a bit more and started mining in hopes finding a cave. And I was lucky. I heard some zombie noises and then found this. Hey, I found something. Let's hope it's a new cave. Ah, okay. This is new, right? Okay, we got more gold here. Ah, we got some lava. Nice. So I got really lucky that I got enough lava in my border. That's quite a lot of lava. I think it might be enough for another portal. Yeah, it's definitely enough. Nice. This is awesome. But since I was down here, I used that opportunity to get more materials. That means redstone, some lapis, and fortunately diamonds. And I reached level 41. Ooh, more diamonds. And level 41. Oh, awesome. 2 diamonds. Nice. And then I took care of the lava. Therefore I crafted another bucket so that I need to go up and down only 5 times instead of 10. Okay, that's it. We got all the lava we need, and now we can start building another portal. That was the last obsidian. This is a great success for this project. We can go into the Nether. We have a Nether portal. So I didn't hesitate and went right into it. And there was a surprise. Oh shit. We are in the Nether fortress. Oh, that's so great. Damn, that's perfect. I'm just realizing that's the jackpot, because now I can get the blazes, and blaze rods are not for Eye of Ender, but for something else. And we got the blaze rod. Oh my god, that's so perfect. After getting this very important item, I explored the fortress a bit and found 2 chests. We got a chest here. Another one. But since we are restricted by the border, I couldn't explore that much, but I found this. Oh, we got Nether rods. Awesome. Not only can we get blaze rods in the Nether, but we can also take advantage of that. Now that we can go into the Nether, we can also farm quartz, which gives so much XP, but it's a finite source. So it's nice to have, but it's not perfect. Ah yeah, we can also start trading with piglins. They can give a couple of useful things. So I was done with exploring the Nether fortress. Now it was time to go back. Even though it was just a short period of time, still have business to do in the Nether. Now we can craft a brewing stand, which is essential for this challenge. Okay, let me explain why this is so important. We need villagers, and the best way to get it is by using zombie villagers and turning them into normal villagers. And for that we need golden apples and a potion of weakness. and therefore we need a brewing stand. What we also need is sugar, and therefore sugar cane. So the next task is to get sugar. There are 2 ways to get it. One is through sugarcane, but that's still quite far away. So I had to grind for some levels. And I honestly underestimated that, and it took me so much longer than I expected. And the other way would be that a witch drops a sugar, but that's rather unlikely. So I went to work and I used all the ways to get XP. Breeding, killing hostile mobs, killing friendly mobs, and of course quartz. Doing that I reached level 43, then I was able to bait a new mob into my border. Yeah, got a cow, maybe 2. Come on. Yeah. Hey, nice. We got cows, nice. Then the next thing happened for getting a villager. Oh, we got a zombie villager. Finally, I've been waiting for you. So I crafted a boat and put him into that, so that he doesn't despawn. We just need 1 sugar and 1 brown mushroom, and then we are able to turn him into a villager. And I reached the next level by killing some sheeps and a zombie. Okay, I got at least 1 level, but that's not enough. Not knowing what to do, I decided to go mine. Oh, redstone. I also used the night and killed some monsters so that I get XP points. And I also found another villager, so I kept him. Nice, we got 2. Now we only need the fermented eye. I can get the mushroom probably in the nether, but sugar is problematic. Except if I keep grinding for levels, then it shouldn't be a problem. Well, I did exactly that, but it was a problem because it took so much longer than I expected. Level 45, nice. I love that sound. Ah, it was worth going up. Nice. Got mushrooms. And that's how I got brown mushrooms. And the only left thing to find is sugar. This is a good place to farm some quartz. And we are... Yes, level 46. Nice. Okay, here we have a lot of piglins, so I got an idea. It's a bit dangerous, but that should be fine. So I found the most flat and open area in my border, and I used that to my advantage. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's perfect. And that's how I found another way to farm XP efficiently. And it had more potential than I thought at the beginning. Man, it works better than I thought. But still, my favorite way to farm XP is through quartz. And I found an area where I wasn't before. Nice. More quartz. Level 47. Quartz is such a nice XP boost. It's always worth it. And I did the piglin and quartz combi until I reached level 48 and level 49. Level 49. Okay, I think that is a sign to go back and see how close we are to the sugarcane. And at this moment I realized we still had a lot of work to do. This was a weird transition from grinding XP points and building XP farms. It's still far away. Nevertheless, I found another zombie villager and I found a part of the Nether fortress which I didn't explore. And I think that's level 50. Just listen. And I kept grinding quartz and pigmen until I reached level 51 and then 52. And we are about to hit 24 hours in this challenge. And here we go. We have 24 hours in this challenge, awesome. After hitting the 24-hour mark, it was time to upgrade our XP farm, so that it becomes possible to farm XP points overnight. Since grinding for XP points like this takes too much time, so in hopes that we get enough levels to reach the sugarcane. And I would say let's start upgrading this XP farm. I already mentioned that I found a solution to the problems this XP farm has, and I think it should work. Okay, we need 2 dispensers and 1 dropper. For that we need a bit of redstone, and we need a lot of strings for the fishing rods. So I crafted dispensers and droppers, and then I crafted 4 redstone repeaters, and we need some hoppers. I think only 1 more. We already got 1, so I think this is enough. Then we can fill the hoppers and dispensers and droppers with fishing rods. So I used all my strings for fishing rods, and now we got 9, 18, 23, 28. 28 fishing rods. 1 fishing rod is 1/2 hour using time, basically. So that means we can use this XP farm for 14 hours. That's enough. And now there's just one thing missing, and that's a clock. I'm going to build a little clock here, and then everything should work, I hope. Okay, the clock is working. Let's do a test run. After seeing this, I thought it's working, until I saw this. Oh shit. Hell. That was not... Okay. But after changing the dispensers with poppers, everything worked. Okay, now it's working. I just need to find a way to block this, but I can use stairs. So yeah, that's not a problem. It was my own design, so I was worried it wouldn't work. But in theory, every time my rod breaks, I get a new one, and the circulation of the fishing rods makes sure that these items don't despawn. And also this here is filtration, basically. All the fish and all the crap that I don't need gets filtered by this, so that I don't pick up this item and uses this slot. But before I really used the XP farm, I wanted to grind a bit more, because I didn't want to sleep yet. And that's how I reached level 54 and then 55. I guess I won't get it today. That's fine. If my XP farm works, then I will get sugarcane tomorrow for sure, and I think it's time to use it. And while I sleep, I'm farming XP points. Okay, let's do it. I will see you tomorrow. Let's see if everything works fine. I hope so. I expect 18 level. We are right now level 55. So I went to sleep, and I didn't know at this point, but I got much less levels than I expected. Okay, I'm back, and I'm delighted to see that it's still working. So let's see how many levels we got. We are level 59, and I'm okay with that. It's much less than I expected. I guess my calculations were wrong, but we are level 59. I don't remember which level I was before. And we got some fish, some food, which is nice. Let's stop the clock. Ah wait, I think we can actually kill some mobs here. Yeah, should Yeah, it's quite a lot. I was lucky that in my first XP farm there were 3 witches, so I had a chance to get sugar. And we got 3 witches, maybe one of them will drop something nice. Nope. Nope. I was greatly disappointed in that because one day before I was sure that we would get the sugarcane, and I was so wrong about how little the border grew overnight, but it grew just enough for me to find this. Oh! There's a village! Let's go! This village is not that far away. It will take some time until I reach that, but damn, at least I got a village. That also means we can get totems of undying at one point, at least. I can't believe that I'm struggling because of sugar. That also meant it was time to grind again, and I need to get as many levels as possible, and I reached level 61 by breeding. And since I didn't have a better way to grind for XP points, I did it in the old-fashioned way, by killing mobs. So I killed 21 monsters and I only got a half a level, to put it in perspective. How hard it is to make some progress when you are level 61. And that's a huge problem. This is a phase where I'm not able to build XP farms yet, but I'm so close to it. And the only way to build XP farms is just getting levels. But I only got a couple of options left that are very time consuming. And that means killing hostile mobs, friendly mobs, breeding. Sometimes I went mining, farming quartz and killing pigments. And that's basically all the options I had. And I had to increase the border so that I can get sugarcane and build the next farm. This phase was very boring and we didn't make that much progress. I just had to keep going until I reached 63 and so on. And to that, it just caught me off guard that the XP farm didn't give me enough XP, so I had to farm like this. Since the border got bigger, I can now farm more quartz, so that's the reason why I'm here again. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I should get at least, I don't know, 3 levels or something. So I went farming quartz. And surprisingly, I found quite a lot of spots where I wasn't before, and that's just because I couldn't reach it before. But thanks to the border getting bigger, I was able to reach them. And between I was farming some pigments and even reaching level 64 by doing that. And then I went back farming quartz, but I actually found something surprising. Huh? You have a chicken? Okay. Then come with me. Yeah, that's great. I got a chicken. I don't kill my chicken, yo. Having a chicken can be great, because you can build some nice farms with that mob. And now we got almost all important friendly mobs. The problem is I don't know if you can build a XP farm with that, but I think it should be possible. Don't. But it turned out getting that chicken back to the overworld was more problematic than I expected. Especially when I went back. Everyone was waiting for me, except the chicken. Lol. Get in! But in the end I was able to get the chicken. After this disruption I went back farming quartz. And I'm still surprised how many spots I didn't farm. But I also went great lengths to get quartz. Like an example, I tried to get it all by building up and getting the quartz from the roof. But it was rewarding because I was able to reach level 65. But I also realized I can't keep going like this. I needed some change, especially after checking how many levels I need for the sugarcane. Oh man, we are so close. But still, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 levels. We need 9 levels still. Oh, that can take quite some time. Oh shit. After this realization, I did the only correct thing. I went back to my XP farm, went offline and did some research to find the best way to farm XP in our situation. Okay, we reached level 66 to the fishing XP farm, and here we can get more XP, but unfortunately there were no witches, so no sugar. I need to find a way to get the last 7 or so levels. It's much harder than expected to get these sugar canes, but maybe I should try to get the XP through piglins, and maybe we can increase the efficiency of our piglin farm, basically by just increasing the size of it or making it flat. I'm not sure how much better it will get, but I have to try. I'm still missing 6 levels and I really want the sugarcane. It's time. I'm just Humpty Dumpty trying to get some levels. It has to get better. And for that I only need some pickaxes. Therefore, let's go into the Nether and go to my XP farm. This is it. The problem is it's not very flat and open, but it's the best I have. And to increase the efficiency, I need to get rid of all this. Yeah, that's going to be fun, but it will take a lot of time. So I'll see you later. And that's what I did. I made an area for the pigmen so that they can spawn. It costed me 10 stone pickaxes, but it was worth it. And actually it didn't take that long. Okay. I increased the size and I think it got better. Look how many piglins we have. We are almost level 67. There we go. The border increased a bit more. I think the efficiency got better, so that's great. Actually, it's way better than I thought. I thought, yeah, it's a lot of work and not really worth it, but it's not that bad, to be honest. I didn't see the potential first in this farm, but the more I tested it, the more I understood that I had the solution for my problems all this time. I guess I will just keep grinding here until, I don't know, reach level 73. Yeah, I guess I will see you later, guys. Okay, we are about to reach level 74. And then I will check if we reach the sugarcane. And if we do, that's huge. That's a success for this project. And we will do a lot with that. But before that, I just had to kill all the hostile mobs, and there were so many that I almost reached another level. Okay, let's go back to the overworld and check. I think we should get it with level 74. If not, then that's fine too. That just means I have to grind a bit more. Okay, I think we should see it from here. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Yes! Yes! We got sugarcane! Let's go! Oh, that's a great success. Oh, let's go. I need one and craft it into sugar. And now we can start brewing Potion of Weakness. And Potion of Weakness is very useful to us since we can turn these guys into villagers. So we need sugar, spider eye and brown mushroom, and then we can craft this, and then we need a bit of sand, then we smelt it. Okay, we got 3 glass, and then we use it for glass bottles, and then I think we only need to do this, right? Yeah. No. Oops. Lost. We of course need water bottles. Okay, perfect. We have Potion of Weakness, but it needs to be throwable, if that's a word. Okay, perfect. I was extremely happy to get sugarcane and therefore Potion of Weakness, and now I got everything I need to get villagers. I crafted a golden apple and then I was ready to go. Now we can use the potions and the golden apples. I poured them together, so now I should get all of them. After that I try to separate them so that they don't attack each other when one of them turns into a villager. No! So, now it's perfect. And now we just gotta wait, and then we have villagers. And villagers are in one thing very good: trading. I don't think I need to explain why villagers are so important in this project. First, they give you a lot of different items, and second, they give you XP by trading. Also, I'm already planning on the next farm, which will be OP. But before that I reached level 75 and I built roofs above the zombie villagers so that they don't burn. And then finally I got the achievement I've been waiting for. Let's go! We got the first one. There it is. The first villager. Awesome. And we got the next one. No, only this guy. Let's go, baby! We got 3 villagers and now we can start breeding them. And then we can build our next farm, which will be very useful in various ways. So I'm excited. This was a huge milestone in this project. And the next farm will be probably our most important one, because it combines trading with XP. But before that I had to increase the number of villagers, so I built a room for breeding. Okay, I poured them into their new homes. It's yeah, very beautiful. And now we only need food. Okay, here you go. You can start now. Oh, am I interrupting? Okay, it's working. Nice. And now that the villagers are breeding, we can start building our next farm. Okay, we need some items, but not much. We only need 32 glass, and then we need to get 3 hoppers. That should be doable. I'm also using a design from WadZee, so that you know. So I got all the necessary items. The beds, the signs, the glass, and of course the hoppers. I think I'm using the hoppers from my other farm, so that I don't need to do some mining. I got all materials I need, except for lava, so I'm going down and then come back up with lava. Ah, wait, I just can use the Nether. That's so much easier. Okay, now we got everything. And I think I will do it in this corner. The farm is very easy to build. At first I needed a platform in the air, then I placed some beds on it, and then I encircled the beds with the wall of stone and glass. As I did that, I found an old friend. Lol. You can get a dog. Let's go. How random. So I got the bones and tamed the dog. Now I wasn't alone anymore. We got a dog. That dog won't be very useful in this project, but still it's nice to have. Maybe you can write a name in the comments for the dog. But then I got back to the most important part. Getting the villagers into this chamber. But unfortunately it's always a nightmare to do. Especially when I'm killing a villager by accident. I wanted to use the boat. God damn it. I need a new one. Please. Thank you. After this accident, everything went smoothly. I brought 2 villagers back to my farm and then I had to wait for the night. It's a foolproof plan because they won't go up because there's a bed. Yo, wait. But after that it was no problem to get the villagers into this room. So now I got the 2 villagers in the farm. Now they need food. Now we need a layer here. Now I built the room where iron golems can spawn and die. This is, by the way, an iron farm. It has a lot of use for us. Only the signs, the water and the lava was missing. And basically the iron farm is done. We just have to wait long enough so that we get enough villagers. But after that we can get some iron. But I wanted to increase the efficiency of my farm. So I killed the iron golem to get iron and then crafted some rails and built this. After I was done with the structure, I just had to bring a zombie. So I got a helmet and gave it a zombie so that he doesn't burn. But then this happened. Hey yo. No! I just waited for the next night and then it was no problem to get another zombie. That was the last thing I had to do and now the iron farm was done. I think it's done. That's the iron farm. Ah, shit. Oh, I forgot this. I forgot to place a block and that's why the iron golem was able to spawn somewhere where he wasn't supposed to. But after placing the block and getting rid of the iron golem, I was done. Okay. I think it should be working now. I hope. And then I went offline for a short time to see if this farm is working. And if I got iron in my chest, then everything is fine. And let's see if it's working or not. And how many iron we got. Oh, okay, yeah. Over a stack. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Awesome. Now finally I have enough iron for armor. And we can do so much with that. Okay, let me shortly explain. A villager can give you an iron trade, and since we have infinite iron, we can get infinite emeralds, which also means we can get infinite XP since trading gives you XP, and also we have emeralds for other trades. Okay, I think we need the armorer for the iron trade, if I'm not wrong. So I got the blast furnace. And then I have fletching table for the stick trade. And then I farmed some wood so that I have enough emeralds to upgrade the armor. Okay, I think and I hope that's enough. Okay, I got 12. Oh, I don't know. No, it's not enough. So I farmed more wood. Then I upgraded the armor and got 41 more iron in the iron farm. And then I went back to the villagers and unfortunately he had the wrong trade. Oh, he has a... Oh no. This was also the moment where I realized of an existence of another iron trade. God damn it. I should use the toolsmith, not the armorer. So once more I farmed wood to get a cheaper iron trade. Okay, so he should give me now the iron trade to 100%. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I didn't. How many XP did we got? Yeah, it's a bit, right? So I was finally done with all the goals today. The circle is complete. I can get iron and I can trade it. But this what you're seeing is just the beginning. Because we don't use it to the full potential here. But that's a goal for the next episode. So the next time we will scale up the production and everything else, so that everything is better. We also will buy all the great items that the villagers can offer. And if you don't want to miss out, then smash that subscribe button. And we did a lot of work today and we made some progress, even though it took a lot of time. But we got a Nether portal, we got villagers, and we got the iron farm. Thank you for watching.